Hello, it's Caroline at For the Love of Crochet. I'm so glad you joined me today. I have some fantastic whips to share with you. Well, I shouldn't say whips, they're finished objects and a lovely little yarn talk for you and some goodies. A couple of goodies that I found, and I'm just so excited to share them with you. So, let's do it. The first one I want to show you has to do with an old whip I had, and I believe this was a cherry heart pattern. I'm not sure what the pattern is called. I will link the YouTube tutorial down below if I can find it. And I was basically in a mood to get rid of my cotton yarn because I had the Hobie Cotton 88, and so I tried this pattern because they were very beautiful, bright color. Ta-da! And isn't this beautiful? I had no idea what I was going to do with these because I actually didn't like using the Cotton 88 because the flower was very hard to do with the cotton to where it didn't leave a little bunch. I mean, from afar it's fine, but it's okay. I would rather do it in acrylic, but I actually do like it in cotton because this is just so beautiful. This was such a surprise make. So I was going through my whip wall over there on the hooks, and I'm like, what am I going to do with these? Because I made them, I don't want to undo them. And I thought about making them into coin purses, little hexagon coin purses, and then putting the flippy, the snappy ball ones. I was going to turn them into coin purses, but I don't really have those yet. And so I just, with the hexadaisy cowl that I did a few weeks ago, I was like, you know what? Let me just try putting them together and see what I get. And what do you know? I had enough to make this hexadaisy flower motif that I'm so excited about. And how beautiful this would be on like a spring or a spring day, a placemat, instead of a square one. Isn't that beautiful to put your center plate right there? I know it'd be difficult to put something over it, but it would be so beautiful to have all these little flowers popping out from under your plate. If I get around to it, I'll go take a picture and put it up. But I just love how it came out, and now I'm like, oh, I don't think I have enough to make a bunch of them. But I really do love how it came out, and I think this will sit nicely on maybe a little circle table, or on your dining table as the centerpiece. But I might, if I did this again, I might make this one without a flower puff and maybe just use the flower design in the middle, but not make it a puff. So that way I can have something sit flat on there. But this was such a surprise make. I'm so happy I did that. And I probably would not have thought to do it if it wasn't for my hexadaisy cowl blanket, because putting those together was a lot of fun to see it come together. And then the next one was a whip I've been working on for a couple of weeks because it's been, slow going with all the projects I got going on, specifically the Fall in Love project that we're going to showcase October 1st. If you haven't joined in and you have something fall you would like to create, send us your pictures, and we'll be sure to include that in the October 1st video. Now it airs October 1st, so I'll need your pictures a couple of days in advance. Now this next amigurumi is something I'm so proud of. Now I was actually skeptical as I was making all the parts for it, wondering if they were all going to fit correctly, and as I got toward the end it looked like the legs were going to be too big, the arms were going to be too big, and the body was going to be too small, but it came together. Check it out. My little frog girl. I did mess up just a little bit. I can't help it. So I thought I had it on right, straight. But this hat is slightly you know, slightly off, right? Because this hair is closer and this hair is further away. So this should have been pulled up just a little more. So she is all done. And then I was reading the directions and I didn't catch the little note that says the eyeballs should be off to the side so it looks like a wobbly eye, but I didn't see that until I had already sewn them on, and I was like, that's all right, whatever, it's fine. This pattern book, she is a fantastic designer. It came from one of my favorite designers, which is the Marilee Lyle, right there. And this is, she has 3 books that look exactly like this, and they're all hardcover. And this one is the Lovable Amigurumi Toys, 15 Doll Projects by Lily Ellis. That's the other name she goes by in Etsy and probably Instagram. So here she is. So cute. See, yeah, the eyes are a little smaller and off to the side. I should have used a thinner yarn and put them off to the side. She's so cute. She is a fantastic designer. I have never seen a mistake. I've done a few of her patterns. So here is my darling little frog girl. Oh, right. I was supposed to use red. I did not have a red. And guess what? Since I was using that cotton, I had a hot pink and I was like, oh yes, hot pink and green go so good together. So I went with hot pink. I think it's actually better than the red. But the other recommendation was yellow, and yellow would have been beautiful too, but I was in a hot pink feeling. And then I got a pink button, a white button, and a red button. Little variations of that, little pops of color. So she's so cute. I'm so happy with her. And this is a wool yarn that I had. So it looks like hair. It looks really pretty. It doesn't look like yarn so much. It looks more like hair. Oh, and then when I was making the face, it said to do it like way down low. And I had all this space and I was like, I don't think that's right. She's right. I'm wrong. Trust the pattern. So it's because of all this stuff that goes on top. And I was like, you're not going to be able to see her little mouth. It's so close to her neck. But it came out wonderfully. And like I said, I thought the arms were going to be too big. I thought the legs were going to be too big. But it actually looks adorable. There's her backside. This is Caron Simply Soft. I don't know what. Actually, all of this was Caron Simply Soft in the black, the white, and this is Party Caron Simply Soft. I'm not sure what I used for the nude color of her skin tone, but this was Hobie Cotton 88. I forgot a detail. I was supposed to give her a little ruffle on her shoe, and I forgot about that, but oh well. She's adorable. She is absolutely adorable. I'm so happy with how she came out. She's so cute. Another pattern that I want to make from here, such great ones, is this little boy right here. That's the one I want to make. He would have been good to go with our Hooking Up with Books collab that we did for The Boy, the Mole, the Horse, and the Fox. I think he would have been a good representation of the boy. I also very much want to make this bee, little sleepy bee, little baby sleepy bee. Very cute. Those are the 3 that I had tabbed. So 1 down, 2 to go. And here's just a big picture of all the toys that are in here. Her dolls are very unique. Some of them, one of them looks like a rag doll. The heads and the eyes are pretty big and their feet are big. She has a unique style. There's a robot and weird creatures in here as well. So yes, a lot of fun making these ones. Okay, so I have made my biggest sewing project yet. I am so happy to share this with you. This brought me so much joy, and these colors, check it out. It's holding all my yarn stash that I recently got that I'll give you a quick peek at. Look at that bag. It is packed with yarn. And these flowers have like webs. Oh, it's so beautiful. These are more my colors. Look at that. And then this is a very shimmery silver. I can't believe I finished a bag. This bag is awesome. Look how big that is. It is huge. This is an overnight bag. It's so cool. It's actually called the Poolside Tote. It's actually called the Poolside Tote, and this is by a YouTuber. Well, I mean, I don't know if she was a YouTuber first or a designer first, but the name is Noodlehead, and she has a YouTube channel, but she doesn't have a tutorial for this. But there's the bag, called the Poolside Tote. Kind of easy, yet kind of hard, because these curves are what got me. Huge. They were so hard. Trying to manipulate it under my machine. Okay, so for the yarn. Okay. So my Hobby Lobby, I've been checking to see if they're doing a clearance. Not that I need to buy yarn, but I was actually commissioned to make a Chucky doll. And I needed the skin tone color, as well as that carrot top hair color. And it's kind of hard to match because you don't want it to be red or orange. Anyway, I went there looking to see, and Hobby Lobby had some clearance. This is the one I'm thinking for his skin tone, but it's a little light. This was on clearance. As you know, I've been making lots of garments, and I thought, well, since this had a speckle of black or brown in it, along with pinks and blues and purples and yellows, that I could mix it, because I never have enough yarn of one color to make a top, so I figured this will help me mix it. And then I got the TL Yarn Crafts yarn. So I picked only 3 colors, and I have been deliberately trying to stay away from my signature color, which is turquoise. It just calls to me, and so I deliberately am saying no to turquoise. So I got what I think is the opposite, the complementary color to turquoise, which is this one. This is the Happy Place by the TL Yarn Crafts. It feels lovely. I'm hoping that it is light. It's half wool, half cotton. I'm sure you've seen a lot of videos on this, but that color is what I'm hoping to make a top out of, because this complements my skin tone. I probably didn't get enough, but I got 4 of them. I got 4 of them. It's probably not enough. At 273 yards, it usually takes like 1,200 yards, 12 to 14. I probably don't have enough, but I might be able to make a tank top or a short sleeve top. Maybe I could do something like that. Those are the first ones. Okay, now this next one. This yarn is what I have picked to make my next test pattern. As you know, I'm testing for someone for the year, and this is the yarn that I chose, and oh my goodness, I just love it. This is the Loops and Threads, and it's a number 4, 97 acrylic, 3% polyester. Again, only 207 yards, so little yardage. So I'm working up my test pattern right now. I know you can't see that, but in a winter sweater, that will be awesome. So I am looking forward to wearing something black and sparkly. So that is another yarn that I picked up. Okay, now we're going to get to more yarn, but since this is at the top, I bullet journal, and my bullet journal is called Tote, and these were all yarn type washi tapes. So we got some spools of yarn, ones that say yarn, lots of my signature color. Lots of little samples of crocheted projects. This one says Yarn Junkie. This one just has like the zigzag stitch, and this one just has flowers, and this one has spools of yarn on clearance for $1.24. So it's like, I'm just gonna get it. This one was also on clearance, but this was 87 cents, has more on them, but these ones are more targeted to threads and stitch work. So we have some scissors, some lovely flowers, a bee hive type flower, creative, let's get creative, and floss. This one says floss, and I'm actually getting into that stuff. I have lots of kits and I just want to start them. So that was on clearance. I did not have a big clearance. They just had 2 baskets full of yarn. So this was one of them. I don't know what I'm going to do with that, but I was just like, it's hard to pass it up when it's $1.49. I spent $30 on yarn and got a whole bag full of yarn. So I got a white because for my daughter's blanket, which I haven't picked up in a bit, I'm going to need white. So that's going to be for her. This has been a favorite color, this gold sparkle, and I think I want to make my stockings out of this. So I picked up one of these because it was in there as well for $1.24. This was another one that I picked up for skin tone, but look at that. That is just too dark. So I just picked it up because it'll be another skin tone. It was clearance. Again, for my daughter's crazy blanket, these wild colors, $1.24. So I'm like, I'll just add that to her blanket. All right, now I got 3 of these gorgeous, beautiful, fluffy, Sweet Delight Chunky in Bare Blue Marled, and this just looks so gorgeous. They had 3 of them, and I thought I can make something very cuddly cute out of that. It's gorgeous. And they had it in also this color, which is called Toy Elephant Marled. So not bad, you know. These were $1.37. So it's like you have to get it, you know, $2.70 for 2 balls of yarn. Come on, you can't pass it up. Even though I'm really trying to stash down. So that was all of it. And here is my lovely bag. There is a zipper pocket here that I'm going to stick a charm on right here. Nice big pocket. And then we did a back pocket. I am so happy with this. These are my colors. This is so big. It could carry sewing projects, huge yarn projects. In fact, I may switch my daughter's blanket into this bag because that bag isn't big enough yet. So this is awesome. I'm so happy with it. And this has spider web, and then the inside has the spider web. So cool. So those are my 2 finished makes and my lovely little yarn haul. My little goodie bag, and my biggest sewing project yet. It's so beautiful. I'm so happy with it. I want to make another one. So I may have to put my hook down because once you do something, I feel like you have to do it over and over and over again to where you become confident in it. And so I really want to be confident in it because that is a great bag to give as a gift. So cute. I have a huge announcement. If you do not know the Rumi Mill Crochet, I have been dying to share her channel with you all because she is bringing me so much joy. She is quite the gem, and you all just need to go and click and subscribe to her. You will love her. I especially loved her crochet craft cart video. I especially loved her interview with her mom. And there was another video. Oh, her top 10 amigurumi books. Okay, go watch those 3 videos and tell me you don't want to subscribe to her, okay? The Rumi Mill Crochet, and her name is Cindy Smiles, because she will be sure to make you smile. I actually went to go get a snack, stopped crocheting, and just smiled and ate while I was watching this video. She is so entertaining. She has a gift for storytelling, and she has a gift for these videos. I mean, she is a beginner, like she just started her channel, and she looks like she seems like an expert already. She needs to teach me. I need to learn from her. She is so awesome. So go and check her out. You will not be disappointed. I will not steer you wrong, folks. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Talk to you soon. Bye.